fog out there this morning. Let's breathe together. At least clear the fog in us and wait for the sun to do it outside. Start with your posture and sit in a chair or lie on your back. In a chair, feel both your sit bones. Rock side to side on them and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees hip width apart, bent at 90 degrees, with the feet flat on the floor and the toes pointing forward. On your back, comfortably with your legs uncrossed. Your bed, the floor, the sofa, maybe your recliner kicked back. Get comfortable. Maybe a pillow, maybe a rolled up towel under your neck as a neck roll. Do what makes you comfortable and then let the surface support you. Start with your softness routine. Notice if you do this frequently that sometimes you can just think softness routine and your scalp tingles. That is the magic of repetition. So start with your scalp and let it be soft. Feel the top of your head and feel the hair follicles and let the scalp melt away separate from the bony skull and flow. So it feels like your ears lower and your forehead softens and releases any wrinkles. Your eyelids soft, your cheeks warm and heavy, your lips into your mouth. Put your tongue right behind your teeth in the roof of your mouth and let it be soft from the tip to the base. And then just quietly for a few moments enjoy the softness and notice if anything tries to creep back, and if it does, release it. And now let your jaw go slack and let the softness flow. Flow out your shoulders and down your arms to your fingertips. Flow across your chest, your heart, your lungs, and continuing across your stomach and the inner organs to your belly, and then dividing and flowing down your legs through the big muscles of the thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, across your heels and your feet and out into your toes. And just quietly for a moment enjoy the softness, releasing again if it tries to creep back, and creating a memory so you can do this in your life. Just take notice of yourself for a moment and go, ooh, softness, and start at the top of your head, and in a few seconds create the softness. Now shift the focus of your breath from your chest to your belly. Pull the air in through both nostrils. Pull it down so the belly rounds. That's the diaphragm pushing on the inner organs, and it creates a vacuum, and the air rushes in down to the bottom lobe of the lung. And the lungs at the bottom, that's where all the blood circulates. Well, not all, but most. And you get that big exchange between oxygen and carbon dioxide. And the blood carries the oxygen out to every cell in your body. And when you're soft, it's easier. It's easier for everything to flow. On the exhale, you can let it go either through your mouth or your nose, and let it flow out a little longer and a little slower than the inhale. And then inhale again and pull the air down, inhaling through both nostrils and letting the nose warm and filter and humidify the air. Belly rounds and the bottom lobes of the lungs. There's the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. And on the exhale, spill out the carbon dioxide either through the nose or the mouth, lengthening and slowing the exhale. And be comfortable with this. Don't try too hard. A normal sized breath, just noticing the technique of inhaling through the nose, belly rounding, exhaling through the mouth or the nose a little longer and slower. A normal sized breath. Good. And on the next breath, the sniff and puff breath. At the top, 3 sniffs. Exhale out, and at the bottom, 3 puffs. Puff, puff. Expanding the capacity of your lung, and practice over time. You begin to create effects that last. Do it several more times. Good. Been working with heart chi. Chi, the energy flow of your body, and your heart's energy, which supports you physically and emotionally. And the 3 pillars to building that heart energy: movement, breath, and intention. So set your intention this morning to build and nurture the energy of your heart, and add a movement pattern. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Inhale through both nostrils and lift them up towards your ears, and then exhale and bring them down comfortably as low as they'll go. And then notice your posture and gently lower your shoulders and bring your shoulder blades gently toward one another, and do it again. Inhale and lift your shoulders up, and exhale and lower them down. And starting with that posture where the shoulder blades are gently pulled together, and inhale up and exhale down. Maintaining the posture. And then slump, and try doing it from a slump, and notice how much more effective you are when you sit up straight. Gently bring your shoulder blades together and breathe the shoulders up and down, and remind yourself to create the posture before the movement. Good. Now go a little faster and see what that feels like. Good posture. Inhale up and exhale down, and go a little more rapidly. Good. Then go back to the slow motion one. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Good. And then quiet the motion and just sit quietly. Building and nurturing your heart energy. Vital energy that governs your spirit and houses your mind and anchors your inner joy. And then it powers the physical heart, keeping blood flowing smoothly and the heart beating and warming your whole body from the inside out. And use the breath to build the heart energy. You've set your intention and you've blended it with physical movement. Place both hands on the chest, one over the other. And as you breathe, the low, slow breath, feel your heart energy create a warmth. And feel the warmth under your hand as you build and expand that warmth and that heart energy. And the breath we're practicing this week is the long inhale, followed by the exhale through open lips with a light sound of an ah. Imagining if we were close to a mirror, our exhale would fog the mirror. So breathe in, round the belly, and then on the exhale through a lightly open mouth. Extending the exhale and fogging the mirror. And we'll go for a time of 3 to 5 minutes, feeling the warmth under your hands, listening to the sound of the exhale, softly building the heart energy. It isn't something we have or we don't have. It's something we build and nurture one breath at a time. The gentle movement of the breath, one kind thought, and let the heart energy flow and balance every part of you. Breath, blood, heartbeat. Let the breath move easily. And from that quiet current, let joy rise up from the inside, not borrowed from what's around you, from the world outside. Build that heart energy, that joy from the inside. Strengthens your ability to navigate in this crazy world we live in. Steady heart energy. Inhaling the low breath and exhaling the quiet sound. With each breath, make the sound a little softer and the exhale a little longer, maintaining that ease, not making it hard. And feel the flow and let the joy rise. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.